was full of lush green forests, and the air sparkled with the old magic. In the beating heart of a valley, where the 4 provinces meet, lived a maiden called Aoife. She had coiling curls of cherry red and eyes the colour of wild sage. Despite being young, it was in her memories, the place of her bygone days with Caradog, that she was happiest. For Aoife loved Caradog, a man-mountain type of guy, a kind of handsome that got into her bones. Alas, Caradog was now with Sula, whose father was a rich merchant of the finest silks. One day, when Aoife was lost in the puffs of white clouds and a sky beneath perfectly blue, she heard the wind echo with her name. Aoife, Aoife, Aoife. Forward she cautiously stepped, then moved to a quicker pace. Her breath was fast and short. What kind of magic was being evoked? For the wind was cool and warm at the same time. Then, from the corner of her eye, she saw a huge black boar just standing at the venerable oak. She stopped, stood fixed like stone, and she felt the sweat trickle down the nape of her neck. She stepped back. Strange as it may seem, she began to sense that the boar would offer her no harm. As her eyes settled on the beast, she saw that it was limping. Now, Aoife had a kind heart, and she didn't like to see any animal suffer. So she inched towards it, her heart a-thumping. She kneeled by the boar, and it raised its hoof towards her. She looked into its eyes and saw great sorrow. She gently placed her hand onto the boar's hoof and tweaked out the thorn. But just at that moment, Aoife squealed in pain. Everything, and I mean everything, started to sway around and around and around. A grey chiffon-like haze clouded her vision. Then nothing but blackness. When Aoife awoke, she saw the rough, sandpapered face of Caradog peering down at her. The arrow was meant for the boar, he snarled. How could I possibly have missed? "Oh, Caradog," Aoife said, "forget about the boar." "Forget about the boar," Caradog hissed. "I've a reputation. I'm the best huntsman in all the land." Now Caradog turned to walk away, wide-eyed. Aoife pleaded, "You can't leave me here. I can hardly walk." Caradog's face flashed in fury. "I've taken out the barb and I've bound your thigh. You'll be grand." "But you said you love me." Caradog swivelled around and said, "I lied." And with those cruel words, he moved, making distance between them. Every rustle of leaf spoke of danger, and now darkness was beginning to creep in. Aoife was alone. She was afraid. Her thigh ached, but her heart throbbed more. Then she heard boots slapping on the ground. They were strong and firm, and they were getting closer. She curved her head and saw a stocky man with ebony curls and coal-black eyes. He flopped down beside her. She uttered, "Who are you?" "Someone indebted to you, my kind lady." The honeysuckle's sweet, sweet scent drifted around them, and love magic encircled. The man clasped Aoife's hand, and he told her his woeful tale. Apparently, the evil Archibald, Sula's father, paid someone to put a spell on him because he refused to do his bidding by not marrying his daughter. Great sadness came upon him, for no mortal man could harm him, and he thought he would be destined to roam the land as a boar, until Aoife showed him kindness. A gentle breeze picked up, and Aoife became enchanted by the rustling leaves overhead. She looked into the man with the ebony curls, the man that was to become known as Tork Dove, and she wondered, could she ever love